Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody had an enjoyable weekend. Mine was spectacular. A lot of hard work. I've been thinking about high fidelity, and it kind of inspired me to do some top 5 lists for this journal. And I'm actually curious, as I, do mine, it would be kind of nifty if some of you guys responded back with, maybe 1 or 2 top 5s of your own, or responses to mine. But first, I just realized something very, very strange about myself. I put perfume on before I record these things. Almost every time. I have no idea why. It's like I'm going on a hot date. Just throwing that out there, Anyhow, if I do movies, if I do top 5 movies, there's 2 different sections. I have top 5 movies that change the way I think about movies, or my line of thinking in general, and then just top 5 favorite shits and giggles entertainment movies. So I'll do the cerebral side first, I suppose. Welcome to the Dollhouse was probably one of the first movies that I saw that went, oh wait, there's something outside of the Googleplex. And it brought me, in a lot of ways to really be interested in the way films were made outside of, big Jerry Bruckheimer type ordeals. So that's been a very important movie. Blood Simple. That was fantastic. It still is just, anytime I've seen that movie, it sticks with me. Rushmore. I could literally talk for hours about how that movie just stirred me. As funny as it is, Bill Murray's character was so fantastically, innocently destroyed. And I always kind of saw myself a little bit like Max. So that really just so much about Wes Anderson's films in general are innocent in a horribly soul-crushing way. Diabolique, the original. I've always been a sucker for, suspense and high tension films, and the writing in that is staggering, just brilliant. I mean, everything about that movie, just the first time I saw that, I was like, I want to act. So there. And in all honesty, one of the other ones, this is going to sound bizarre, was Tron. I think I was really high the first time I saw that, though, so that could be probably why it changed. Ooh, pretty. My top 5 just movies that I love to watch, and I could watch over and over and over again. I have a thing for Bill Murray. So, Rushmore, Groundhog Day. Those 2, definitely. I love Lebowski. High Fidelity, and Royal Tenenbaums. So there's my movies. You guys can all flame me or whatever for being a dork. It is what it is. My top 5 bands are, or just music in general, I mean, it's listed, but there's reasons for it, is, for the most part, I love Weezer, Fountains of Wayne, Jellyfish, They Might Be Giants, and Amy Mann. I have, I like fun pop kind of stuff, like Fountains of Wayne, but it almost, to a degree, they're attached. Like, this is going to sound so weird. Like what I was saying with Wes Anderson, how innocent everything was, but devastating, Stuff like what Fountains of Wayne does. Some of their ballads are just like, they grab you. I mean, like, they're so lucky. Yeah. So that's that. Top 5 all-time favorite jobs that I have had. My very first job, I was a clown, and I'm horrified of clowns, but it was so much fun. Bartender, Brad. Really, really fun. This is going to sound so weird, but my third favorite job was working at an insurance claims filer, because I got cool dental x-rays and I learned all about my love for medical oddities. So cheers to that. The last job I had doing sales I thought was fantastic. It was something I think I, in a way, was kind of destined to do. But my favorite job was working at a record store. It's kind of nice to be among elitist snobs. So they're my lists. I'm sorry to bore you if it was boring. I hope everybody has a beautiful week. I know I did. This past week was great. I love you guys.